Hi. Okay, so for those of you who are sort of new to my blog, I am Shara Lee, and I am Virgo the Poet. Um, I used to make videos just like to say hi and stuff like all the time, and I just haven't made any in like a year, so probably over a year. Okay, so I decided since it's my 30th birthday today, I would make a little video. And I let you guys like ask questions and make comments and stuff like that. And so I went ahead and have them all saved up. Some of them are anonymous, some of them aren't. But I'm not gonna tell you who said what. Because I don't really think it matters. And I'm just gonna go down the list one by one. Um, and answer and comment on the things that you guys have wrote. Okay. So, okay. Um, sorry, I'm on two computers. So, okay. Um, happy birthday. Congrats on being hella rad. Thanks. I like the use of the word hella. I say that a lot and I always have. So, I think that's hella wicked. Okay. I love your blog and you are I love your blog and you are really pretty. Wow. What is the last song you listened to and the last movie you watched? Okay. The last song I listened to was Shout at the Devil. Motley Crue. And that was like right before I recorded this. It was like 10 minutes ago. And last movie I watched was on IFC. It was Clerks 2, I think is what it was. Yeah, I think that's what I watched. I don't know if I watched a movie after that. School of Rock was on last night, and I watched it, but it was on mute because I was listening to music. So does that count? I don't know. So okay, Clerks 2 and School of Rock. Okay. Have you written any poems today? And if you have, what is it about? And can you read it? Thanks. Okay, let me pull it up. I have written today. I just didn't post it on my poetry blog because a lot of the writers that I follow will post almost everything that they write. They'll just numerous times a day. They'll have several pieces, and they post all the time. And I am not like that. I only post the things that after I read it, I'm like, wow, holy fuck, I can't believe I wrote this. This is amazing. I'm amazing. So I only post the stuff on my poetry blog that I feel blown away by, that I just can't believe I wrote, that it's just so good. So not everything I write goes on there, but I did write today and I did not post it, but I will read it, since you asked, but I don't love it, which is why I didn't post it. And it is about, it's about this actor that I used to know intimately, and he passed away. And I was just thinking about him this morning. So, okay, I'll read the poem, but as a warning, like I already said, I don't think it's very good, which is why I didn't post it. And I also really suck at reading out loud, so sorry. Okay. I've left the scent of you lined in the passing of spring. You will follow my toes from season to season, the harvest stalks of my hair laid to remain in vintage September with skin as virile as sun-kissed grain. Stay with me, you say, in tones that rose above my body, higher than the Catskills, where you stay with me like milk and ivory, punishing my fingertips for grasping too hard at your heroin lips. So no, I cannot stay and waste my heart away. I didn't like it, so I didn't post it. But I hope that answers your question. Okay. Happy birthday! Your avatar, you are wearing a Lil Wayne shirt, so do you have any other band shirts? I do. I have quite a few. I have Iron Maiden. I have Guns N' Roses. I have quite a few Foo Fighters shirts. Rolling Stones, Cobra Starship, Metallica, Starfucker, Sublime, Biggie, Tupac, Eazy-E. Yeah, that's just to name a few. I have quite a few band shirts, yeah, and they are all stolen from band members. I have not paid for one band shirt in my life, but I will, because tomorrow 5 Seconds of Summer has merch selling at Hot Topic, so I am going to go and buy something tomorrow. But as of now, I've never paid for band merch myself. All of my shirts were either given to me or left behind by musicians, or I just happened to be wearing when I left by accident, of course. Okay. Okay. I think you are very pretty and cute, like 100% of the time. Thank you. But you change your mind now that you see me on camera. Like I said, today's my 30th birthday, so I'm pretty sure you can tell. I mean, I've got this wrinkle right here. Oh my god. I want to get it filled in. I feel so old. Okay. I hope I don't look 30, but I feel kind of like I look old, but I don't know. It's just this wrinkle. It's killing me. Okay. Okay. For your video, how did you get into poetry? Okay. I got into poetry when I was 9 years old. I was in 4th grade. I lived in El Paso, Texas. And I had a teacher named Mrs. Claus. And she set up a poetry assignment for class that we were supposed to do color poems. I should have pulled it up. I read all these questions beforehand and I meant to pull it up and I forgot. The first poem that I ever wrote was a color poem and I don't have it in front of me, but I have posted it in the past. So if you're curious on what it is, message me and I will just go through my blog. It was probably posted like sometime over the summer. I'll find it for you, and I can send it to you if you want to hear it. But my first poem was a color poem, where it's like you compare colors. It was like, I really wish I had pulled it up. It's like why does the dove that flies up so high, blue is the color of the sky or some stuff like that. That's not what my poem was, but as an example, that's like, what a color poem is. So, where you compare the color of something to, or you pair a color to something that is that color. And I don't know. But my very first poem was a color poem. And I remember after I wrote it, my teacher was like, this is really good, Shara. And I was like, yeah, or at least I said that. I don't really remember back in 4th grade. I don't remember what I did this morning. It's funny because it's true. But I remember that I loved it and my teacher liked it. And then Bill Britton, who's an author, he writes really amazing books like Professor Popkin's Prodigious Polish and The Wish Giver and things like that, came to my school and I showed him some of my poetry. He was like 9, I didn't know. And he read it and he told me he thought it was really good. And from this point I was like, I am going to do this for the rest of my life. And I have been. And not everything I do is good. And I'm not very popular. I don't have I only have a few hundred followers. I'm lucky if I can get like 20 reblogs and likes, but at least some people are reading it and I enjoy my own work. So, That's what matters to me. And yeah, I've never turned back since. I love poetry. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. This guy, what a schmuck. Okay. I want you to find some It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia fan fiction and read a small portion of it. This is my birthday wish on your birthday. So I pulled up some It's Always Sunny fan fiction, and I'm going to read the first part. Okay. This is called Dennis and Dee's birthday because it's my birthday. And my ex always says I'm just like Dennis. So, and he's a Mac. So I'm going to read a small portion. Okay. I don't know, Dee. Does this place really look like where a person of my prestige would celebrate the date of his birth? Dennis looked over the inside of Patty's, which had been... I can't read out loud. I'm really sorry. Hold on. Okay. Dennis looked over the inside of Patty's, which had been decorated with balloons, streamers, confetti, and a makeshift stage where the pool table usually sat. Overall, the bar looked like it had been prepared for a child's birthday party, not an individual in his 30s. Don't you mean the date of our birth? What? Dennis asked without even bothering to look at his sister as she approached him. We're twins, you jackass. It's both of our birthdays. Dennis finally looked away from the decorations and looked towards his sister with the self-satisfied smirk that he let Dee know he was doing his best to irritate her and thought he was succeeding. I hate you, said Dee before she walked away from him and went back to decorating the bar. Dennis's smirk only grew larger as Dee moved away from him. With his sister no longer willing to speak to him, Dennis turned his attention back to the bar, but was interrupted by the ringing of his phone, which he dug out of his pocket and answered. Yo, Mac, what's going on? Wait, what? How did all three of you... No, we're not going to bail you guys out of jail. Why not? Come on, Mac, you and I both know I'm not going anywhere near the cops. Dennis answered as if his friend's request to help was more ridiculous than the fact that he was wanted by the Philadelphia Police Department. Yeah, well, I'm not going to help you, idiots. Enjoy the free prostate exam when they move you to county. Dennis hung up and pocketed his phone before he addressed his sister. Hey, Dee. What? Dee answered with an obvious annoyance in her tone. Dennis strolled over to her and spoke in a jovial voice, showing how unfazed he was by Dee's anger. Matt called and said that he, Charlie, and Frank are all in the holding cell in some police station. Like a switch had been thrown, Dee's anger disappeared, and she began to laugh at the predicament her supposed friends were in. What did they do? Dennis shrugged and he said, I didn't ask because I don't give a shit. Okay, I'm really bad at reading out loud. Once again, I apologize. That was horrendous. Okay. All right, next question. Okay. All right. Shara Shara Bobara Banana Fana Fofara Me My Momara. Shara, I ship you and Mikey Clifford because Ashton is mine and you are too beautiful. I cannot compete with you. Please don't take Ashton from me. I would not win. You and Mikey on that same wavelength. Dirty jokes and gross sex. I'm looking out for your best interest and mine. Mikey, really? I don't know. I'm an Ashton girl. I can't help it. Mikey, I don't know. Like, why Mikey? I've actually gotten that a few times. I don't know. What is that? Mikey. Okay, look. Michael Clifford, he looks like every guy I ever dated, like, as a teenager, like middle school and high school. Like, Michael Clifford is basically like all my boyfriends from my teenage years. He is hot, though. I will tell you that. Okay. Well, I guess it's not so bad. I just don't understand why people are always saying, Mikey, sure. I mean, I guess they don't say it like that, but okay. Next question. Why the fuck you date old men? Why the fuck don't you? Everybody should date old men. Old men are great. I love old men. They're my favorite. Oh, I love the wrinkles. Oh, I love the age lines. And oh God. Usually, like, they know how to please a woman. And I don't know. I have daddy issues. I didn't have a father. I hate my stepdad. I don't know who my biological father is. So, I don't know. I just like older guys. I like younger guys too, but I've not had luck with people who are like, date somebody your own age, but I've not had luck with people my own age. I've dated younger guys, and though they've been okay, and I've dated older guys, and they've been okay. But every guy that I date that's around, like within a 4-year span of my age, has been the biggest douchebag. Like they've all been abusive. Every guy I've dated my own age has been abusive. So I don't really think age has a lot to do with your compatibility with somebody. It just so happens that I have dated quite a few. I don't search for old men. Bygones. I just happen to, they find me. I don't know. Sometimes they're musicians, sometimes they're actors, and, you know, I don't know. I think it's because I really like to role play daddy-daughter stuff. I think it's sexy. I like to dress up in my knee socks and my Mickey Mouse shirts and pretend I'm a virgin. It's my favorite. It's their favorite too. I hope that answers your question. So tell me what you want, what you really, really want. I ain't got time if you think that you're in love with me. So tell me what you want from me. I ain't got time if you really want to fuck. Bitching all the time that you never get enough from me. Was that the reference? I don't know. That's a Hoodie Allen song, by the way. Is that not like Tulips? Hoodie Allen, tell me what you want, what you really want. I ain't got time to think you're in love. Is that not Spice Girls? Tell me what you want, what you really, really want. I'll tell you what I want. Yeah, okay. You know what? I've been listening to like Americoustic on repeat for like 4 days, so my mind is all like Hoodie Allen. Okay. Okay. Unless you, god damn it, gonna fly a plane or take a Greyhound or find a ticket down or ride a bus, the mega bus, Grand Herald, come down here in it, get on the edge of this, we ain't got nothing to talk about. Eh? Okay. I love 5 Seconds of Summer too, but Ashton is an ugly troll toad who doesn't know when to shut the fuck up, and you can do better for yourself. Raise your standards, honey. I could see you with Luke. Really? That's Luke? Even though I love him. I can see you with Luke even though I love him. You can love him too as long as it gets you away from creepy clown mouth Ashton. You know, I'm gonna find out who you is, and I'm gonna kick my foot so far up your cunt that you're gonna feel my toes wiggling on your tonsils. I'm gonna tell you something. Talking about my baby Ashton. Okay, let me tell you. Okay. I don't even have time to tell you how wrong you are. So we're just actually, you know what? I have to, because if I don't, it's going to drive me crazy all day. Ashton is an angel. He's an angel. Oh my god. He's so, with the curly hair. And his smile is beautiful. What's wrong with you? You're tripping? Fucking, fuck you. You know what? Why you trying to grill me? Ain't nobody invite you to the barbecue. Next. Okay. Happy birthday! You love 5 Sauce. I love 5 Sauce. 5 Sauce is awesome. What is your favorite 5 Sauce song? FMK, Luke, Ashton, Michael. Did you ever see Callum's nudie Snapchat? What do you think? Do you think what he did was right or wrong? I love 5 Sauce. Yes, I do. My favorite 5 Sauce song. Ooh, I really like Try Hard, and I'm kind of disappointed that it's not on the album. I really, really, really like the song. I'm also a sucker for Heartbreak Girl, oddly enough. That's the sort of took me by surprise because I didn't like it at first. And I really like Mrs. All American just because it reminds me of an older woman that they might be listening after. Fuck, Marry, Kill, Luke, Ashton, Michael. Luke and Ashton are my babies. My babies. Those are my babies. Fuck. I'm gonna have to marry Ashton because he's husband material. I'm gonna have. Oh, I'm gonna have to. Oh no. I'm gonna have to. Oh no. I'm gonna. Um. I'm gonna have to marry Ashton because he's marriage material. I'm gonna have to fuck Michael because he's a Scorpio. You know he's nasty. You know it. You know he's gross. And I love gross. Oh, you know he is a freak. I want some of that. I'm gonna have to kill Luke. I'm sorry, Luke. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, okay? Did you ever see Callum's nudie Snapchat? Yes, I did. Very nice penis. I've seen a lot of penises, especially musician penises, and that is a very beautiful penis. Very smooth looking, very well sized. It's very beautiful. It was a beautiful penis. The thing is like a work of art. What did you think? Do you think what he did was right or wrong? I don't think it was wrong. That's his penis, and he can do what he wants with it. And if he wants to send it to fans, then he should send it to fans. I just think that it wasn't right of the person who sent it out to do that. He showed you his dick in confidence. Don't be sending. I think it's a double standard with girls to guys. Like, if you wouldn't do that to a girl, I don't really think you should do that with a guy. I've had a lot of musicians send me dick pics and not any videos, and I don't send them to other people. I mean, I might show them to like my very best friend, but I don't post them online and I don't send them to other people. I don't think that's right. But I think the fact that he did it, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. This is something I don't think people realize, that like when you're a musician, people think you get so much pussy. You don't fucking get that much pussy. You're always on the fucking road. You're always on the go. You do not have the time to stay in one place and meet like all of these girls. Like, yeah, you meet a lot of girls. You don't meet a lot of girls. You know, there's not enough time to get to know somebody long enough to get them to suck your dick. There is no time for that. It's an illusion. It's people who've never dealt with the music industry. I think they don't fucking realize that's. I mean, not that the musicians don't get laid, because they do. They mean when they have time down and stuff like that, or maybe when they're in a place longer than a couple of hours. For the most part, when you're only in the place for a day and you're working all day, you don't have that luxury. It's not as easy. So, you know, you get lonely. And you wanna screw around, but you can't. Need to get laid. You know, you got feelings. You're starved for affection. And some fans are like, "I love you. I wish you could slap me with your dick. Why don't you send me a picture of it?" And so they do. You know, he's got needs. What do you want from him? He's a man. He's got needs. He's a grown man who has needs. Okay. We all have needs. I masturbate every day because I have needs too. And I don't, you know, it happens. Let him do what he wants with his dick. Okay, is that it? Is that everything? I think I might have accidentally deleted one by accident. Okay. Nope, that's it. Okay. I did accidentally, I think I might have accidentally deleted one, but that's it. Those are my questions. And now I'm gonna go eat some cupcakes because I went and got myself cupcakes. You want to see my cupcakes? Like an open box. Oh. Oh my god. My babies. Cupcakes. Oh. Yeah. You mad? Should be. These things are gonna go in my mouth and into my tummy, and it is gonna be good. That's it. I'm done. Okay. Sorry this video was 25 minutes long. I hope you enjoyed it. If you want me to make another video, go fuck yourself. Maybe I'll make one again in a few months. I don't know. Okay. Love you guys, and thanks for talking to me. Mwah.